In the small, quiet town of Waverly, there was an old library that stood at the edge of the main square. Its grand doors were carved with intricate patterns, and its towering windows were streaked with age. By day, it looked like any other library, a place filled with books and knowledge. But when night fell, it was a different story. Whispers spread through the town about eerie noises and strange occurrences that kept people away after sunset. No one dared to enter the library at night. Well, no one except Sarah and Jake. Sarah was a brave, curious girl with a knack for solving puzzles. Jake, her best friend, was cautious, but couldn't resist her adventurous spirit. One chilly evening, Sarah suggested they investigate the rumors. "It's probably just old pipes or creaky floors," Sarah said with a shrug. "Let's prove there's nothing to be afraid of." Jake hesitated but eventually agreed. "Fine," he said, "but if we hear anything creepy, we're out of there." That night, armed with nothing but flashlights and their determination, Sarah and Jake crept into the library through a window that had been left ajar. The moment they stepped inside, a chill ran down their spines. The air was heavy and cold, and the sound of their footsteps echoed through the empty halls. They wandered among the tall shelves of books, their flashlights illuminating titles covered in dust. It was quiet at first, but then, faintly, they heard it. A whisper. "Leave. While you can." Sarah stopped in her tracks. "Did you hear that?" she whispered. Jake nodded, his voice trembling. "It's probably just the wind, right?" But the whispers grew louder, circling them like invisible specters. Then, with a sudden thud, a book fell off one of the shelves. It landed right at their feet, sending a puff of dust into the air. "That's not normal," Jake muttered. Sarah picked up the book. Its cover was old and faded, but the title was still legible: The Forgotten Journal. Curious, she opened it. Most of the pages were blank, except for one in the middle. Written in shaky handwriting were the words, "Find the key to free me." The two friends exchanged uneasy glances. "What does that mean?" Jake asked. "I don't know," Sarah said, her curiosity growing. "But I think we're about to find out." As they moved deeper into the library, their flashlights revealed something strange, a crack in the wall behind one of the shelves. It looked like a hidden door. Sarah pushed against it, and with a groan, the door swung open. Behind it was a small, dusty room. In the center of the room stood an old chest. But what caught their attention was the faint glow in the corner. As they stepped closer, the glow grew brighter until it formed the figure of an elderly woman. She was translucent, with kind but weary eyes. "Thank you for coming," she said softly. "I've been trapped here for so long. My name is Eleanor. I was the librarian of this place many years ago. I need your help to rest in peace." Sarah and Jake were stunned. A ghost? They had never imagined the rumors could be true. "How can we help you?" Sarah asked. Miss Eleanor explained that her spirit had been bound to the library by an old curse. The key to breaking the curse was hidden in the chest. Without hesitation, Sarah and Jake worked together to open it. Inside, they found a small, ornate key. "Place the key in the main door," Miss Eleanor instructed. "It will set me free." With trembling hands, Jake carried the key to the library's main door. As he turned it in the lock, a warm light filled the room. The whispers stopped, and Miss Eleanor's figure began to fade. "Thank you," she said with a smile. "The library is yours now." And just like that, she was gone. The next morning, the library felt different. It was no longer dark and foreboding. The air was warm, and sunlight streamed through the windows. Word spread quickly, and the townspeople returned to the library, no longer afraid. Sarah and Jake never told anyone exactly what had happened that night, but every time they passed the library, they smiled, knowing they had done something extraordinary. And so the mystery of the Whispering Library was solved, proving that even the scariest places can hold stories worth uncovering. Did this story send chills down your spine? There's more where that came from. Hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell for more haunting tales. Stay tuned. The next story might just be your worst nightmare.